So here's the tea. Prince Harry thought he could just send a letter. Not a big flashy public statement, not some emotional press conference, just a personal note to his dad, King Charles III. A request simple on the surface, but loaded underneath. Can I attend your King's Foundation event? Sounds harmless, right? But let's be real, this wasn't just a can I come kind of question. This event, it's huge. We're talking about a who's who royal flex, where global leaders mingle with philanthropists, the kind of place where the monarchy shows off its prestige under the umbrella of charity. And Harry, he was hoping it would be his comeback, his chance to finally step back into the royal ring, waving the flag of goodwill. But nope. What did he get instead? Nothing at first. Then cold, hard rejection. Not a maybe, not a polite excuse, just a stone wall. No invitation, no appearance, not even a back row seat, not even a Zoom link, absolutely nothing. And honey, that silence, it was loud. The message was clear. The royal train isn't just moving forward, it's doing it without Harry. And here's the kicker. It wasn't an accident or miscommunication. Palace insiders spilled the truth. The rejection was deliberate, calculated. King Charles didn't blink, didn't hesitate, didn't offer even a ceremonial olive branch. The answer was no, full stop. And oh, the sting. This wasn't your average garden tea or charity lunch. This was the King's Foundation, basically the monarchy's Look at Our Power and Purpose showcase. Everyone who mattered was there. Senior royals, cultural icons, influencers, Prince William, Princess Anne, Queen Camilla. Even non-working royals like Zara Tindall got their seats. And get this, David Beckham was there. Kate Winslet too. But guess who wasn't? Harry. Down. Inside palace walls, the whispers turned into full-blown buzz. One senior aide reportedly said, "The king sees no reason to reward betrayal with visibility." That line, brutal. But let's be honest, that's exactly how the palace sees Harry now. Not as the prodigal son trying to make amends, but as the royal rebel who went way too far.
Don't pull that rubbish at the holidays because people aren't buying it. It's just, it's so...
Remember the interviews, the Netflix doc, that bombshell memoir? One by one, he chipped away at trust. And this rejection, it wasn't just the latest episode, it was the final season finale. Publicly, loudly, officially, he was out. When that guest list dropped online, it wasn't just a missing name, it was a royal declaration, a digital slap in the face. You no longer belong here. And for Harry, who was literally born to that family, who once walked those same halls as a future leader, that stung like hell. Sources say Harry thought this was his shot, his chance to step back in, show that he still had that royal duty and service sparkle. But the palace wasn't buying it, not even for a second. Apparently King Charles didn't even consider it. No meetings, no discussion, just no. Cold, direct, done. Insiders say that for once, the royal staff actually breathed a sigh of relief. After years of drama and what do we do about Harry? Meetings. Someone finally put their foot down, finally drew the line in the sand, and that line, it might as well have been a moat. But oh, it gets messier. While Harry was out here trying to patch things up, Meghan Markle totally silent, like ghost silent. According to insiders, she didn't back him up, didn't co-sign the letter, didn't even really care. Her focus? Her California empire, apparently. Her silence was calculated and everyone noticed. She seemed done. Done with the drama, done with the royals, and probably, let's be honest, done pretending there's a future there. While Harry was hoping for a warm royal hug, Meghan had already packed her bags emotionally. And so what was once just royal tension, it now looks like full-on exile. No more olive branches, no more pretending. Harry tried turning the page and the palace slammed the book shut. Inside Buckingham Palace, the vibes after the event, exactly what King Charles wanted. Calm, smug satisfaction. No resistance, no whisper of doubt, just peace. The aides, they didn't just approve. They were relieved. For too long, they'd walked on eggshells around Harry's chaotic orbit, torn between protecting the crown and feeling sorry for the king's estranged son. But now, there's no sympathy left. The decision was made. You can't sell tell-all books about your family and expect a dinner invite next month. Loyalty has a limit, and according to them, Harry passed it. Even the media's flipping. Journalists who once applauded Harry for speaking his truth, now calling him out. The pattern's too obvious. Another interview, another complaint, another moment in the spotlight. And the public, they're tired. Twitter blew up after the news hit. Hashtags like "No More Harry" and "Royal Reckoning" were trending. People weren't just annoyed. The drama is exhausting. The palace is trying to look stable and grounded, and Harry's presence feels like a live wire, unpredictable, risky. And now we're hearing security was part of Harry's request too. Yup, apparently he wanted safety arrangements sorted out if he came back. But the palace said, nope, harsh, but that's the protocol. Harry has always been vocal about feeling unsafe without security. He said it repeatedly. But for the royals, it's not personal, it's policy. And behind closed doors, things are getting frostier. There's talk, just whispers for now, but people are definitely thinking about reviewing his remaining titles. Nothing official, but the momentum is real. That King's Foundation snub, it might be just the beginning. And full-blown royal divorce, not just emotional, constitutional. The crown is sending messages, not with speeches or press releases, but with silence, with absence, with closed doors, with no thank you. Meanwhile, in California, Meghan's silence is setting off alarm bells everywhere. People are watching closely, and her complete disengagement from the royal drama is speaking volumes. Some insiders are whispering that she's distancing herself on purpose, fully pivoting toward her solo brand. She's out there building her own empire, making moves, staying booked and unbothered. While Harry, he's left to wrestle with the royal fallout alone. Others think Meghan's already accepted what Harry just can't admit. This royal chapter, it's closed. That door Harry keeps knocking on, locked and bolted, and nobody's home. Meghan's absence has turned into its own headline. In a world where every look and whisper is overanalyzed, her silence is practically screaming. And it's not just the public picking up on it. Palace insiders are too. They see it not just as a quiet rift, but as proof Meghan has already emotionally packed up and moved on. It's like she's watching Harry still fighting a war she already surrendered. While he's trying to win back something he lost, she's already 10 steps ahead, focusing on business deals and building her next chapter in sunny California. And here's where it gets even juicier, because Hollywood, it's not the safe haven Harry thought it would be. Back when Harry and Meghan first stepped down from their royal duties, it felt like they were on the edge of a media takeover. Talk show circuits, podcast deals, Netflix specials, the whole world was listening. But now, crickets. That Hollywood sparkle is dimming fast. Major platforms are backing off, quietly, carefully, but unmistakably. Spotify pulled the plug. Netflix is reportedly cooling things down. Execs won't say it publicly, but the whispers behind the scenes, Harry's name isn't magic anymore. That rebel royal shine that once made him so intriguing, and in an industry that runs on public favor, Harry is starting to look like a gamble. One PR strategist even admitted off the record, he came in as royalty, but now he's just tabloid. Yikes. That shift, it's huge, because Harry, without the crown, without the access, the prestige, the invitations, what's left? He can still give interviews, write books, post documentaries, but without that royal backdrop, it doesn't hit the same. And this is where things start to get seriously shaky for him. His whole public identity, everything he stood for, was tied to his position in the monarchy. Even after he left, that link gave him weight, gave him leverage. But now that connection is being cut thread by thread. Every move the palace makes to edge him out chips away at what makes him him. The danger isn't just being excluded. It's becoming irrelevant, becoming a character in a drama people don't want to watch anymore. In the UK, that conversation is already happening. Quietly, firmly, royal analysts are shifting gears. Now, it's not just about forgiveness or reconciliation, it's about legacy, about setting a precedent. Some are even comparing Harry to past royal ghosts, those family members who stepped too far out of line and were erased from duty, from memory. Only this time, it's happening in full, playing out under the glare of international media. And King Charles, he's not blinking, not flinching. If anything, he's leaning into it. For him, the monarchy must come first, even before his own son. The most brutal symbol of this new chapter, that guest list. The King's Foundation guest list didn't just showcase who was in, it screamed who was out. Every name was picked with purpose. Unity, loyalty, respectability. David Beckham, Kate Winslet, eyes known for elegance and class. They weren't just celebrity additions. They were statements. This is who the monarchy stands beside now. This is the image they're curating. And Harry? He wasn't just left off the list. He was erased from the royal narrative. Not a cameo, not a speech, not even a pre-recorded Zoom greeting. Nothing. His absence was louder than any applause that night. It sent a message without needing a single word. Harry no longer fits the story the monarchy is telling, and with Meghan busy building her own brand, the palace door slammed shut, and the Hollywood spotlight fading, Harry's standing at a crossroads, one without a crown, one without a guaranteed audience. It's a road he chose, yes, but it's also one that's narrowing. Quickly, there's still time to rewrite his story. But he can't do it chasing the past. That whirl, it's not letting him back in. If he wants redemption, if he wants relevance, it'll have to come from something new, something real, something his. Because the monarchy, they've made their point. Crystal clear, the page has turned and Harry's name is no longer on it.